All right, we're here this afternoon with Coach Lister. Coach, congratulations. Your team received an at-large bid into next week's NAIA Division I Women's Basketball National Tournament. Talk about just the excitement this means for your program and just your overall thoughts.
Yeah, first of all, we're very excited. I don't think you can ever diminish making a national tournament. However you get into the tournament, it's significant. It's a rare feat. It's hard to do. Every team in the country wants to be in it, and that's what you play for, is a chance to compete to win a national championship. And we're capable of doing that this year. So we're very, very excited. I know the girls are excited. We received an at-large bid, and it's our second year in a row we get to go. And for this program, for Baker University, a program that we feel like we're trying to continue to build for the long term and have success for years to come. It's back-to-back national tournament appearances. Only two teams in our conference have been there the last 2 years, us and Mid-America. We join a few teams in our conference that have been there 2 times, period. So we're very excited. It's our third straight 21 season again, obviously, but most importantly, it was enough for us to have a chance to compete against the best teams in the country, for a chance to say that we're the best team in the country. And the last 10 games, I think we've been playing a lot better basketball. Obviously, we're 9-1 on that stretch and came up a little bit short at Benedictine, but that stretch has really proven that we are one of the top 32 teams in the country. We deserve to be there. Now it's time for us to go out and be ready to play against a really good opponent in Oklahoma Baptist and prove that Baker is a program that is capable of winning at the elite level. So very excited for where we're at. Two years in a row. I don't know anybody would have expected that a couple of years ago from where we started, but we really put some things together and have a really good group of girls right now. They believe in themselves, they play good defense, and now they have a chance to go compete on the national stage with a chance to win a national tournament.
Yeah, let's talk about your opponent a little bit. This is a Oklahoma Baptist team, the number 2 seed, and they're the Sooner Athletic Conference runner-up in the regular season and the tournament. So talk about this team itself. What have you seen as you scouted them early on?
Well, obviously they're very good. Any team in the national tournament for the most part is very good. You have to make sure that you are really prepared to play at a high level. But the Sooner Athletic Conference, their reputation, the depth of quality of teams in their league speaks for itself. They had 2 teams in the Final Four last year. They had the national champion last year in their conference in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma Baptist has been a perennial power at the NAIA Division I level. They've had multiple national tournament appearances and are used to being there. So it's a program that is used to postseason success. They're very talented. They're very skilled. They have a lot of weapons inside and out, and you better be ready to show up and guard. They're very efficient what they do offensively. They play at a high pace. They do a great job of shooting the basketball from the perimeter. They can post up and score inside. They're just very multidimensional, and they're a great program. And like I said, they have a lot of tradition. The one thing about them is that they kind of had an early exit last year from the national tournament. So I know that they're going to be a team that's focused and ready to play early on this tournament, not taking anything for granted, much like we are. We got 1 win last year and lost in the Sweet 16 and had a little bit of taste of success, but did not go as deep as we would have liked. So our girls know how important it is to show up for that first game and be ready to go. And we're going to play a tremendous opponent that's had a lot of success this year against a lot of quality opponents. And so we're just really diving into film right now and trying to take the opportunity to get to know as much as we possibly can about them, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and try to put a game plan together that gives us a chance to be successful against a program that has had a ton of postseason success at the NAIA Division I level. So we're still trying to make our mark, and this would be a great opportunity for us to do that. The seeding doesn't matter. Last year we lost to a 7 seed in the second round, who knocked off a 2 seed. So we know that that's capable of happening at the national tournament. We just have to show up and be ready to go and take the opportunity seriously and have the mindset that we're there to win games, not there to just show up and say, hey, we made it 2 years in a row, but we expect to be there now, and we want to be there and represent the HAC as best as we possibly can, represent Baker as best as we possibly can, and that means going out competing with the mentality that we'll be disappointed if we don't show up and win.
Yeah, this tournament will be held in Independence, Missouri, just a few miles outside of Kansas City, so not a far drive from Baldwin City at all, compared to last year where it was Frankfort, Kentucky. But last year, a great turnout from the Baker faithful. Talk about just the close proximity to Baker and the excitement that our fans are be able to share with your team this year.
Well, first of all, I'm sure our players, as well as my children, will be incredibly disappointed they don't get to ride a sleeper bus to Kentucky again this year. I know that that was something that I'm sure they all enjoy. I'm very excited that it's close to home, and that's one of the reasons I was very excited that we made the national tournament. We had really good fan support to go down to Kentucky in our first trip ever to the NAIA Division I National Tournament. I imagine even more support here at Independence because we're local and we're close. So it's great for our fans, and it's something they can get excited about. I really feel like it's been a difficult year, honestly, across the board here at Baker based on a lot of circumstances, and this is something we can celebrate as a university. And so we're excited that it's close to home and that our parents can travel and see us play, and get an opportunity to watch us play at the national level and represent our program at the national level in an environment that I think is going to be very electric. I think that we'll have better fan support here across the board. I know that our other local schools will travel well. You got 3 teams from Kansas City area that are going to be there, so I think that the crowds are going to be better. I think the atmosphere is going to be better. I think Oklahoma Baptist will have a good crowd there. They've got a player from the Kansas City area, so there's going to be local support as well for them. It should be a great environment. We're excited about it. We're looking forward to the challenge. We're looking forward to the opportunity to play in front of more fans than we played in front of last year that made the trip to Kentucky, and just have a chance to, in our opinion, really put some things together here late that maybe we struggled doing early at the beginning of the year and have done a much better job of doing lately. So hopefully, I know it's spring break week, students are going to be gone. I know that there's lots to do over spring break. I'm hoping that the fans show up, and I know that they'll be supportive. I know we've had a lot of support already from administration and emails and things like that of alumni saying, hey, we're really excited for you. So hopefully we see those faces at the game and have a great crowd, a great opportunity to pull off what would be considered an upset in the first round.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations again on your berth to the tournament, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.